to Code Crush Coding. In this video, we are going to learn about filter method in Stream API. So the filter function takes a predicate. Predicate is nothing but a boolean valued function and returns a string consisting of the elements that match the predicate. It will filter out the elements as per the conditions we have provided in the predicate. For example, let's say you have a list of names and the elements are Alice, Bob, Charlie, and David, and you want to filter out the elements with the names starting with A. So all the elements that we have provided here, only a single element is there which starts with A. So the filtered name is A. So to check this particular type of conditions, we can make use of filter method. So here you could see we have a list which consists of the names which are of string data types. Okay, so this is our list having these values: Alice, Bob, Charlie, and David. So what we want to do, we want to keep the names that start with A and we want to collect that inside a new list. And we already know that stream API is nothing but a sequence of objects that support various other methods like map, filter, reduce. Okay, and here what we will do, we will declare a new string which is our filtered names, and we will apply the stream on the existing list, okay, which is names. So we will say a names dot stream. Then we will make use of filter method. Inside the filter method we are providing the lambda expression which will be evaluating our logic. So here we have provided the logic that says any name that starts with A, we want to filter that, and after filtering we want to collect that into our list. Now let's see this in our practical demo. Now here I have a class called stream demo. Inside this class I have one main method. Now let's create a list first. So I will declare a list. Will have the data type as string, and the name of my list is names. Now add some values inside my list using arrays.asList. Provide the values here. So first value is Alice, second value is Bob, third value is Charlie, fourth value is David. These are my four values inside my list. Let me import the package here. So we will import the java.util package for the list. Now this is our list with this particular values. Now what we want to do, we want to apply the filter method to get all the names which are starting with A. So we already know how to create a stream. What we need to do, we need to make use of the collection that we have. So we have a list collection here, names. So I will say here names, then stream. So stream here. After declaring our stream, we need to make use of filter method. So I will say here filter, and now here we need to pass the predicate. Basically it will evaluate your condition as per the true or false value. So here I will say S is nothing but it will represent each value inside our list. Then I will provide here an arrow token to declare our lambda expression, and then I will check whether this particular S starts with, and here we will provide the prefix. I want to check whether it starts with A, so I will provide here A. So this particular condition will be checking our names whether it starts with A or not, and this particular statement will return as a stream. If I store it inside a stream, let's declare a stream here which is of type string, and let's say the name of stream is stream. So this particular statement will return as a stream, and we are storing that in a stream. So here we are getting error. So we need to import it, import from java.util stream, and here we need to provide capital S for the string. Now there is no error in our code, right? So because this particular statement is returning as another stream, it will not change the original data structure that we have, which is our names as a list, but it will store that inside a new variable that we have created called stream. And if I try to print it, sysout, let's print it stream. And if I run this code now, so we are getting here some message, right? Because directly we are trying to print the stream, but we don't want to print the stream. What we want to collect the filtered names into a list. So whatever stream we have created, we need to convert that into a list. And how to convert that into a list? We need to say here dot. There is a method called collect. Let me have this in the new line here. Dot collect. And this collect method, inside the collect method, we need to make use of collectors dot to list. So this will convert our stream to a list. Now we have converted our stream to list and we are storing that in a stream. So it will not work, right? As we have converted the stream to a list, we need to store it inside a list only. So I will declare one more list here. We will say a list which have the string values. And let's say the name of string is now filtered names. Filtered names. And instead of printing stream now, I will print here filtered names. Save it. What error we are getting here? But capital S. Save the code and run now. So see, we are able to get the output as Alice because only Alice is a name that is starting with A. So we have provided a logic inside the filter method that we want the names which starts with A. If I change here the logic, let's say I want to have the names which starts with D, then in that case I will get the output as David, right? Because David starts with D. So basically, this filter method is used to filter out the elements in your collections, right? Now let's take another example. Now we have worked with the list which has the data type for string. Now we will work with the integer data type. Let me remove this part here. What we will do, we will have the list. We'll have the integer values. Let's say the name of list is now numbers. And what we will do, we will have the numbers here inside our list and we will filter the even numbers from our list. So I will have the numbers here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 values here inside our list starting with 1 and ending at 10. And we want to filter the elements here. We want to filter the even numbers. So what will be the logic here? First thing will be we need to apply the stream on this particular list. So we will say here numbers, then say dot stream. Then we need to make use of filter method. Filter. So what predicate we need to provide here? So we need to check whether a number is an even number or not. So we will have here n. So n is representing each number from the list. Then we will provide here arrow token. And then we will check whether that number is divisible by 2. If it is divisible by 2, then it means it is a even number, right? So whatever number that will fulfill this condition, we want to filter those numbers. And once we have filtered, we need to collect it into a list. So basically in collect, we need to make use of collectors dot to list. So it will convert the stream to a list. Now we have converted our stream into a new list that will have the filtered numbers which will be divisible by 2. So we will store that into our list. Let me copy this declaration here, paste it here, and here we will have the name as even numbers. So I will say here even numbers. Let me have this on the next line. And then we will print the even numbers. So I will say here sys out even numbers. Let's save and run this code. So see, we are able to get the output of even numbers here. So all the even numbers are filtered into our new list called even numbers. This is the example we have taken now for the even numbers, right? So we have the list and then we have filtered the elements of the original stream into our new stream and converted into a new list called even numbers.